Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. So, today we are going to be channeling a message for each of the signs for your full moon energy release reading. If you want to skip straight to the messages, there are timestamps below in the description box. Also, for the rules to tarot on how to receive these messages here on YouTube, there's information in the description box on how to receive tarot messages. Especially if you're confused, guys, I recommend checking that out. I've laid it all out down there. Also, recommend checking your moon, your rising, and your Venus for your full tarot scope. Okay, so this full moon is going to peak on April 5th or April 6th, depending on your area. It's called the pink moon. Sometimes it has a pink hue depending on your area. It also is due to the flowers, the herb moss, the different types of nature that's in bloom at this time. This full moon is in Libra, so the energy is going to be focused around taking responsibility for our part in positive change. Maybe even finding harmony, finding a perfect balance when it comes to love, relationships, partnerships. With all the air in the air, be sure to take a pause, not to overtalk, not to overthink in certain scenarios. We're going to jump it right into the energies. I'll say a little blessing for each individual sign before we get into the message. For information on how to schedule a personal reading, the information is linked below in the description box. For any social media links for the decks I use, again, guys, it's all down there. And if you find the messages helpful or resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated. It does help with the growth of the channel and getting the message out. So thank you guys so much for that. And if you like the vibe, you want to receive more messages like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So let's dive right in. All right, let's tap into Gemini's energy. If you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up or put Gemini in the comment section. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Gemini friends through this full moon. Please bring in the most important message for Gemini's highest good. Thank you. Amen. All right, Gemini, let's dive right in. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? For this full moon. We're going to look at the energy surrounding you this month, this full moon. We're going to look at what's hidden, what's challenging you through this full moon. We'll look at how to release, how to correct this energy. We'll look at the outcome if action is taken, and we'll look at the outcome if no action is taken. Gemini, the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck tells me that you're in this position of feeling stuck. Okay? It's an energy of not moving forward, not moving backwards, maybe even feeling questioning, wondering, how do I move forward from here? How do I open the gates, the doors up for this connection? So the energy surrounding you, the Two of Pentacles, what's hidden, what's challenging you this full moon, the Three of Wands. How to release, how to correct this energy. You have to get clear, Gemini, here. You have to get clear on what you want your future to look like. And then does this decision align with that future? The outcome if action is taken. The outcome if no action is taken. So this is going to be an uphill battle. regardless of which path you choose. And I feel here, Gemini, that may be why you're kind of in this Hanged Man energy. That's why you're feeling stuck. That's why you're feeling like, how do I move forward from this? Let's see if we can get you some clarity. We'll pull a few cards at the end for advice, guidance, moving forward. Start here with this Two of Pentacles energy. The Two of Pentacles is symbolic of a decision that needs to be made. Two paths. It's almost, Gemini, you're feeling stuck between two paths. You're not knowing how to move forward. Let's clarify this Two of Pentacles here for Gemini's energy. Now remember, through this Libra full moon, Gemini, you're going to want to pay attention to your thoughts. Okay, pay attention to how you're thinking about the situation. There may be something that you're having to focus your energy on that may not be comfortable for you. But in order for you to move forward, the attention needs to be had. Goodness gracious, Gemini. So the Death energy in the reverse, Four of Swords in the reverse. To be honest with you, Gemini, the first thing that I think of when I see this is like something that you're not accepting. Maybe this is like an ending that you're not accepting. Maybe this is like, the Four of Swords to me, guys, is a person who's done taking a respite, who is ready to move forward. But the Death in the reverse tells me that this is something that you're having a hard time accepting. Whenever I see the Four of Swords in the reverse, though, I feel like something is still undone. I feel here, Gemini, there's something, and this may be even like from a past situation that you're still needing to let go of. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of scattered thoughts. Spirit is guiding you to get clear on the bigger picture vision. That's how you know who and what is in alignment. Okay? So for example, if you're looking to be in a relationship and let's say you're on a path of spirituality, you're trying to have a yoga practice, you're trying to meditate, vibrate at a higher vibration, but you have friends, you have family, you have love interests around you that party, that live it up, that you only live once, that are very third dimensional, if you get what I mean. They're not trying to ascend to a higher level. They're not trying to work on themselves. This isn't going to be in alignment with what you want for your future. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Are you going to be able to align yourself easier with that long-term vision if you surround yourself with people that are on the same path, that want spirituality in their life, that meditate, that, and this is just an example. This doesn't necessarily mean that this is what is for your situation. Maybe it's something different. Maybe this is you want to be a pilot and your significant other is a teacher. Long term, it's hard to see how that's going to line up. One travels all the time. The other has to stay in one area, can only travel at certain times of the year. You see what I mean? You have to see what is in alignment with that bigger picture vision for you. How do you do that? You get clear. Okay? All of the cards that I'm seeing come out here, Gemini, are taking a pause. What I see here is you don't want to take a pause. You don't want to sit down. Maybe you've already thought about your bigger picture vision and you don't think that that's something that you need to do. Well, here's what I'll say. When there's any transition in our life, and honestly, we should realign ourselves with our goals at least once a year. That's practical. You're right now feeling scattered, whether you should take the next step in this new direction. Maybe this is a reconciliation with a person in your life. Maybe this has to do with a new opportunity that's coming in. You're kind of feeling uncertain about this new opportunity because you're not clear. Spirit is guiding you, and this full moon reading is going to come out before the full moon. And I feel like this opportunity is going to come in after. So if you take some time to get clear, you're going to know what's in alignment and what isn't. That may be hard for some of us, right? That may include releasing connections that aren't in alignment with that bigger picture vision. Like I was saying, like if you're on a path to meditation, to spirituality, to eating clean, to living a clean life, but you're around a lot of people who indulge, who do extracurricular activities, who maybe overeat or overspend, who aren't really mindful of their health, it's going to be a lot harder for you to get on that path. The Magician is the manifestation card, guys. This is you being the master manifester. So you are the creator of your vision, of your dream. You just have to get clear on what that is, what you want that to look like. Take some time there. And maybe this has to do with relationships. Maybe this means taking a pause and getting clear on what you want that long-term lover to look like. I mean, the full moon is in Libra. Libra is the sign for partnerships, relationships. It's also in tarot, the sign for balance, right? Justice. So it's going to be important. There has to be a harmony. There has to be equal give and take. This has to be in alignment with what you want for your future, or it's not going to work. Eventually, you're going to get to a point of this conflict, of challenge. So let's clarify that. This is the outcome if action is taken. Libra. You may be dealing with a Libra. Gemini. This energy for this full moon is talking about you taking some time to get clear. What do you want your bigger picture vision, not just the next year, okay? And maybe this is relationships. I'm talking about 10, 15, 20 years down the line when you're sitting on your porch in your porch swing, or you're traveling in your RV, whatever your retirement plan and goal looks like for you, get clear on what that is. And I know this sounds so counterintuitive because we're talking about relationships here. But what I feel is coming out here, Gemini, is once you're clear on that 15, 20-year plan, you're going to see who is in alignment. If this is a decision between two people, or between moving forward with a person or leaving them in the dust, you're going to know which path you should choose by getting clear on that long-term vision. Think about it. Let's say you want to be traveling the country in 10, 15, 20 years in an RV, and your person is always drinking. How is it going to work? Tell me. Are you going to be the one driving the RV? I'm just saying, Gemini. I'm just saying, you have to get clear on what that is, and then you have to set those boundaries with said person. And if this person isn't wanting to step up, then you're going to have to accept that you have to move forward. Open that space up for somebody new to come in who is in better alignment. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords. So this is the energy. This is the energy if you don't take action. So either way I see this is going to be accepted. You are going to eventually free yourself. You can choose to take the long way, or you can choose to take the easy route. And the easy route isn't necessarily the easy route, guys. It doesn't mean that it's going to be the easy peasy lemon squeezy. There may be some people that you have deep connections with that you're having to distance yourself from at this time because they aren't in alignment with that bigger picture vision. That's okay. You're making space for people who are in alignment. Let's pull 4 cards out here for your 5 cards out for your spiritual advice, guidance, moving forward. So the 2 of Wands, the Ace of Swords. You have to get clear. Getting clear, being honest with yourself. Okay, this is the sword of truth. So being honest with yourself through this time is going to be important. And that may include being brutally honest. I will say, Gemini, that not everybody is going to be happy with the decisions that you're going to have to make, but you have to put yourself first in this scenario. King of Swords energy, you have to do what's best for you. Look at the situation straightforward, honestly, no rose-colored glasses, okay? No giving this person the benefit of the doubt because they're your cousin. No giving this person the benefit of the doubt because you've known them for 20 years and all this. You have to be honest with yourself. Guys, here's what I will say, and this is just in general. Then we're going to move on to the next sign. Oh, we still have to pull an oracle message. Here's what I will say. What I'm seeing a lot is people are wanting to give people the benefit of the doubt. Because they're my soulmate, because they're my twin flame, because of this, because of that. By making excuses, we're hindering growth processes. What does that mean? For instance, a person who needs to experience a lesson doesn't experience the lesson fully, doesn't fully receive the message when they always have somebody catching their fall. So a child goes through life and their parents are always paying their rent. Then the parents pass away because that's what happens in life. That's what happens after life, death, right? So the parents pass away. Now the child has no means to pay rent and doesn't know how to make ends meet to pay their own rent. They've been reliant on that subsidy so long that it's a struggle. So they go through this process of being homeless, and a lot of people don't know the actuality behind all of that. Guys, a lot of times people are homeless because, I hate to sound so brutal, there's something deep within themselves that they have to learn, that they have to experience. And sometimes in order to learn that lesson, you have to hit rock bottom. If you always have somebody catching your fall, rock bottom is going to feel way worse when that happens than if you just allow the universe to take hold. Because it's hard to do that. Think about it. If you're a parent, you don't want to see your child struggle and end up on the streets. But isn't it better for them to learn that lesson while you're here so they can come and stay in your basement than when you're gone? This deck that I'm using, guys, this is the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. This is pretty much a Moonology Oracle deck. It channels night and moon energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. I hope that resonated. I hope that makes sense. Do feel like you are headed in the right direction. Whatever decision you make, it's exactly where you need to be. And isn't it better to learn the lesson that you haven't received with the same person than to go through that lesson with another person? So Gemini, it's interesting, this card coming out 37 cycles. So this card channels what goes around, comes around energy, cyclic pattern. There's something here, a lesson that you may have already experienced that you were supposed to learn. It's coming back around. So this is a test. If this is a relationship, let's say this is a reconciliation, and you know that you can tell by how this person is showing up that they're in the same energy, by all means, stand your ground. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt because they have a sad story. You can feel sorry for them, and you can even say that I'm sorry for your bad luck, or I'm sorry that happened, but I have to protect my energy. It's okay to be in that position. Be okay with being in that position. So Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you found this message is resonating, give it a butterfly for transformation, or put Gemini in the comment section. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, let's tap into Libra's full moon energy for this upcoming month. Now, if you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up or put your astrological sign in the comment section. So, Libra, say a little blessing message before we jump in here. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Libra friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Libra's highest good. Thank you. Amen. All right, Libra, let's give it a couple shuffles and then we'll jump into the energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know? Please and thank you. So the energy surrounding you for this full moon energy, Libra, is the Three of Cups. What's challenging you? What's hidden? Ace of Swords. How to correct this energy. There's something here, Libra, that you're ignoring, okay? And I definitely feel like it has to do with a family situation, a family disagreement, a family argument. Now, if this isn't dealt with properly in the proper time, this is going to blow up. That's how I see this coming out. So the energy surrounding you this month for this full moon, the Three of Cups, this is you celebrating, having a good time. Okay? Cheers to that. But I do feel here there is an underlying issue. Okay? And what we see coming out here, Five of Pentacles, guys, this is part of the challenge. Okay? This card talks about being left in the cold, abandoned. Okay? Maybe this had to do with a family situation where you feel like your family isn't taking care of you like they should. Maybe they have the means to help you in whatever capacity and they're choosing not to. Okay, so we're going to clarify all of this. I do feel like you're choosing to purposefully ignore this, but you can't ignore this for long, is what's coming out here, Libra. So let's clarify the Three of Cups energy for Libra. What do my Libran friends need to know in regards to this Three of Cups? The energy surrounding Libra. Four of Swords with the Two of Cups. So this could possibly be a romantic partnership that you're needing to heal. There's a conversation that needs to be had. Okay, because the Four of Cups in the reverse is kind of opening up emotionally, telling the person how they made you feel in this Five of Pentacles type of energy. Okay, but I feel here right now, Libra, this may be something that you're kind of ignoring. You're ignoring this conversation and it needs to be had. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, now being honest with yourself is what's going to be important here. This Ace of Swords energy. Looking at the situation very honestly, very practically, and maybe not even pointing the finger at the other person, or just simply telling them how they make you feel when they can't meet your needs, when you know they have the means. That's exactly what I feel is coming out here. Okay? There's something here that you're not able to take care of, and somebody could help you easily with this, but they're choosing not to. And this has you feeling upset, feeling left out in the cold, feeling lost, like who has your back? Instead of just holding that in, Libra, because I definitely feel here blockages in my throat chakra. You need to speak your truth. You need to speak up about how you feel. Okay? Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles energy. Now, again, guys, this is a loss. This is feeling like nobody has your back. Like, who's going to help me? If this person can't help me, then who will? And even though you're not wrong for how you feel, what is making it difficult is you holding back, expressing how you feel to this person. Now, whether that's because you're afraid of how they're going to react, like, what's the worst that can happen? Play out the worst case scenario in your mind so you can get over that hump in the beginning. That way you already have a plan on how to work through that conversation. I feel like you need to take an approach to this conversation very straightforward, very practical. This is definitely like resolving a family conflict. If this isn't resolved, there's going to be a tower moment. This is going to be a situation that's going to be unavoidable because it's in the reverse. And it's going to be something that happens out of nowhere, most likely an argument that happens between you and this person. And then those feelings just bubble to the surface. Okay? It's better to have a strategic conversation with this person about how you feel than to hold it in until it spills out. You see what I mean? To be honest with you, Libra, feeling this way, this Three of Swords energy, disheartened about the situation, it kind of also puts a little chip on your shoulder when dealing with other people. It's better just to speak your truth, to say what you need to say. Again, what's the worst that can happen? This person can ignore you, because I feel like there's already tension in this relationship anyway. So let's clarify this Four of Cups energy. The outcome if action is taken. I do feel like there is a need for a conversation. So taking action, that's what taking action would look like, is having a conversation with this person. I feel like it may be difficult to have a conversation with them. Maybe they're more traditional. Maybe this person doesn't really talk about how they feel. But that's BS, right? At some point, people need to be accountable for their actions. It doesn't matter how old they are. If they're your elder, this is like a fatherly figure, something like that. It shouldn't matter. It should not matter. People have to be accountable for how they make other people feel. To clarify this Tower in the reverse, if action isn't taken. For Libra, please and thank you. Okay, so you see Libra, the Knight of Swords and the Shadow energy. So this is an energy of having a disagreement, having a fight with this person that ends in calamity, in chaos, because it wasn't thought out, it wasn't planned out. If you approach this person and just have a conversation, it may be difficult to have, but you can be strategic about it. You can plan it out. You can think about it. You can not be so impulsive with your emotions, as opposed to if you wait and wait and wait and wait, and then something happens at a family dinner where you guys have a disagreement and they say something that triggers you and you say, well, this, that, and the other thing. You see what I mean? Then it's this blame game and nobody wins in that situation. Now, they may refuse. They may not accept. They may say they don't want to have this conversation. If they do, write it down and send it to them in a letter, because I feel like you need to tell this person how they're treating you isn't right. 7 of Wands, you need to stand up for yourself. So Libra, let's pull a few cards out for your advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below. It'll take you to a calendar on my website. You will pick the time and the day, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to put these back and we're going to reshuffle. 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups in the reverse, Page of Cups. I definitely feel like there's a need to be strategic with this conversation. There is a need to, and I feel here, Libra, if you take a more strategic approach with this person and tell them how it truly made you feel, like this made me feel abandoned, like you weren't ever going to help me with anything again. It made me feel like you left. I had nobody to lean on, and you put me in this predicament in the first place. Isn't a parent's job to, help their child? Because that's honestly what I feel is coming out here. This is like a disagreement with a parental figure. And I feel here, Libra, express to this person how grateful you are for what they've done for you up to this point. But it's okay to feel betrayed. It's okay to feel left. It's okay to feel lost when they did X, Y, and Z. That's how you're feeling about their actions. They can't be mad about that. I do feel like the beginning phases for healing for a lot of people. So these conversations, these difficult conversations, are going to be coming out more and more. However, it's going to put you on the path to healing, to feeling more balanced, to feeling better about yourself. High Priestess of Spirit. This card is telling you that you're being divinely guided. This is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. This is similar to a Moonology belonging. This tells me here, Libra, that you are on the right path, that you are being divinely guided to tell this person about how they made you feel in this instance so they can realize the error in their ways. Maybe they didn't know. How are they going to know if you don't tell them? They can't read your mind. I definitely feel here, Libra, that this message that you are going to strategically create to this person, it's going to be well received. I feel like it's going to bring in a lot of clarity of why things transpired the way that they did in the past. And I feel here, as long as you're strategic and you're able to clearly state how you feel and why, this person is going to be open to listening if you present the conversation. So Libra, I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out. If you find the messages helpful, resonating, give it a Libra sign in the comment section. Thank you guys again, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, let's tap into Aquarius's full moon energy for this month. Now, if you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, put Aquarius astrological sign in the comment section. First, we're going to get a blessing to bless the message for you. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Aquarian friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Aquarius's highest good. Thank you. Amen. All right, Aquarius, we're going to tap into these energies with the traditional Rider-Waite. We're going to see what needs to be released through this full moon energy. So we're going to tap into the energies surrounding you. We'll see what's challenging you through this full moon, how to release, correct this energy. We'll look at the outcome if action is taken and the outcome if no action is taken. Most important message here for Aquarius Spirit. What do my Aquarian friends need to know? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you this month through this full moon is the Ace of Pentacles. What's hidden, what's challenging you is the Seven of Swords. Someone isn't being completely 100% honest here, Aquarius. And I feel here, if you pay attention to your intuition, you're going to know what that is, okay? You're going to know exactly what that is. Now, we're going to clarify all of this here in a minute. How to correct this energy, the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's somebody here in your life that's already been telling you about this particular person or telling you about this deception energy. I feel like this is somebody withholding information. We're going to clarify all of this here in a minute. Your perspective is changing on this particular person. Maybe you are giving this person the benefit of the doubt because they were a friend as well as a coworker, something along those lines. But I feel here, Aquarius, with all this information coming to the surface, you're going to be reevaluating this connection. So let's clarify all of this. In the month of April, through this full moon energy, we see the Ace of Pentacles. This is a blessing. This is an opportunity coming in. And most likely when it comes to money, finances, career, business, okay? Ace of Pentacles is money, tangible things. And I feel here this opportunity is going to bring a lot of blessings, a lot of abundance. Now, the Seven of Swords, we'll get to that. But I feel here this is a particular person in your life, Aquarius, that you're needing to recognize doesn't really have your best interest at heart. So let's start here with the Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. We also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel here this is a new opportunity, a new blessing that's coming in. Something that you weren't expecting. And yes, there is work that's going to be needed. You are going to have to adjust some things. You're going to have to release some connections in order to bring this to fruition. I feel like this is something here, Aquarius, that you've been waiting for some time. An opportunity that you've been waiting for, okay, that you've been anticipating. One more card for the Seven of Swords. We have the Moon in the reverse, so there's definitely some information that's coming out about a particular person. Now, this information may be shocking, may shock you, it's definitely going to change your perspective on this person for sure. I already felt that energy at the beginning of the reading. Now, it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, that you're having to distance yourself from, because we have the Page of Wands coming out twice. I do feel like there is a need to proceed with caution with this person. Pay attention because, again, Aquarius, they don't have your best interests at heart. I guess another way to word it would be they're looking out for themselves first, not caring about whose toes they have to step on to get there. So let's clarify this Queen of Wands. This is in the energy of how to shift this, how to change this. And I feel like this is a particular person who's been kind of warning you about this person. Okay? And maybe you didn't want to listen. Maybe this is an energy of not wanting to accept that this person was really out to get you, out to sabotage whatever it was that you were trying to build. It doesn't matter either way, Aquarius, the fat will fall off, right? The people who aren't meant to be in your life will automatically fall away. The more we work on ourselves, the more we align ourselves with our goals and distance ourselves from the negative things in our life, the easier it becomes to let go of those toxic energies, okay? And I do feel here, Aquarius, that you're putting your foot down with this particular person. This is naturally going to happen. I feel here there's just a need to pay attention. That's why this is coming up in the reading. When this does transpire, pay attention. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities in regards to the situation. Because there's going to be an underlying message in all of this, an underlying lesson that you're meant to learn through this process. Okay? I do feel like you're headed in a positive direction. There's blessings coming in here of all types. Aquarius, you have the sun twice. So don't worry so much about this person and their deception, their ways. Again, what's done is done. Anybody that doesn't have your best interest at heart is going to be brought to the light of truth and justice. Okay? Now, if there is no action taken, I do feel like there is a lot of worry, there is a lot of stress that's going to come with that decision. Ultimately, you're still going to walk away from this person, but it's going to cause a lot of chaos. 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So pay attention. Spirit is guiding you to pay attention to this person, Aquarius. I do feel here, if you pay attention to how this person is acting or reacting or what they're saying, you're going to know that they're being deceptive. And if you have an inkling that you know who I'm talking about in this reading, trust that. Let's pull a few cards out for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below. It will take you to a calendar on my website, and you will get to pick the time and day when our conversation happens. 6 of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Death in the reverse, the Magician. Okay, so the Death in the reverse is an ending that somebody isn't accepting. And I feel here that it's this person. They aren't going to accept that you're going to distance yourself from them. There's sacrifices that you're needing to make through this process. Obviously, I feel here it has to do with this person, this relationship. But you can't hold on to that, Aquarius. You can't say I need this person in my life, or I'm not going to be able to move forward. There's always a lesson to be learned. One quote that I like, and I believe Buddha is who said it: there are no friends. There are no enemies. There are only teachers. What that means is everybody we come across in our life is going to teach us something about ourselves, about life, about relationships. It's up to us to pay attention. Okay? There are blessings that are coming into your life, unexpected blessings that are coming in, and people are going to want to ride your coattail to the top. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. That's how I see this playing out. You need to be strategic with how you deal with these people. Pay attention to who you have on your team at this time. Let's pull a Wisdom of the House of Night oracle message for you, Aquarius. Thank you again for all the love and support. I do feel like you're headed in the right direction. You just want to be mindful of the people that are around you at this time, especially when the 7 of Swords is coming out twice. The 9 of Swords is like a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of fear. Okay? Don't let that come in. Pay attention here, Aquarius. So we have the High Priestess of Air. Now, air energy, a lot of times, guys, is associated with thoughts. the thinking process. This card in particular calls to thinking logically, thinking rationally with reason in regards to the situation. Okay? Pay attention, especially to your intuition. Gather all the information and then make a logical decision moving forward that's in best alignment with your future. That's in best alignment with these blessings coming in because, again, Aquarius, if this is going how I'm envisioning it, you're headed in a very positive direction. You're going towards a very positive place. Not everybody can come there with you. You have to be mindful at this time who you allow in your inner circle. So Aquarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this full moon energy. Blessings. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alright guys, we're going to jump right into Sagittarius' energy for this full moon transition. If you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, put Sagittarius in the comment section. So let's first cleanse the space. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Sagittarian friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Sagittarius' highest good. Thank you. Amen. Alright, Sagittarius, let's dive right in with the traditional deck. It's going to be a traditional Rider-Waite deck. Most important message here for Sagittarius spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? Please and thank you. Two of Cups is jumping out here. I'm going to put this back in. This could definitely be channeling a very strong connection, a very strong relationship between you and another person. And then we have the Lovers, that you and this person are in separation at this time. Let's see if these cards come back out. Most important message here for Sagittarius spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? So, Sagittarius, the energy surrounding you through this full moon, Queen of Wands energy, that is your energy. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like this is you kind of standing in your power, feeling very confident, feeling very... It's almost as if you know where you stand or you know where you're headed, okay? There's something here that's very clear to you. What's hidden? The Nine of Pentacles energy. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. The challenge is the Devil. The outcome, if action is taken. The outcome, if no action is taken. Knight of Wands in the reverse is the action is taken. Hanged Man is if no action is taken. It's almost as if you're regaining your confidence after something shook you. I'll use that term. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment, Sagittarius. It's almost as if you had to choose to put yourself first in a particular situation. And again, we've seen the Lovers come out. We've seen the Two of Cups. This was a situation, Sagittarian, with which you felt a very intense connection with this person. It may have been very difficult for you to walk away, but it was necessary to do so. Now, through this full moon, even though your confidence is back to, it's regaining. It's maybe not back to where you want it to be, but we're getting there. The reason why this is coming up, Sagittarius, is because this particular person that you distanced yourself from is about to come back around. So let's clarify all of this. We'll pull some advice at the end. Again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So, Sagittarius, clarifying the Queen of Wands energy. We have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Cups, both in the reverse. So even though it was difficult for you to move away from this particular person, you and this person probably had a long-term connection, maybe even a marriage, a family, a home that you had built together. It was almost as if this needed to come to an end, right? And maybe a lot of you didn't want this to end. You wanted to fix this, but there were things that... There was too much water under the bridge. There were too many things that were done to go back from. I feel here now, Sagittarius, you're kind of standing in your power. You're standing in your independence. Very beautiful energy. With the Devil energy, there may be some behavior patterns. And this could also be overindulging, guys. Overindulging in food, maybe gambling, shopping. This could also be substance, but this is getting in the way of you moving forward. This is part of this Devil energy is part of the reason why everything feels like it's at a standstill right now. Addressing this is going to be important just in general. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles energy, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So when this person comes back around, because I feel like they are, you intuitively know this person is going to come back around. So when they come back around, it's going to give you an opportunity to express to them how they made you feel when they walked away. And this in turn is going to give you closure on the situation. We have the World card on the bottom of the deck. So it's a beautiful energy here, Sagittarius. This is like completion of a cycle. Once you close out this chapter, you are going to be able to level up. Again, this is a person that you had a history with. It wasn't easy to walk away from this person, but I feel like this relationship was toxic. Let's clarify the Devil energy. Being honest with yourself here, Sagittarius, is going to be important. There may be sacrifices that you need to make in order to start that forward movement. I also feel here, Sagittarius, this is something that maybe you're not wanting to address. A lot of you could have already clicked off from this message. I have to deliver this. I have to say what I need to say. If I help just one person, that's all I care about. You have a support system. You have friends. You have family members, maybe even coworkers that are around you that will help you through this process. Lean on your support system at this time, especially if you're trying to curb a habit. If you're able to take action, if you're able to address this behavior pattern and not necessarily quit, but start addressing the toxic behavior pattern that's coming up here, and you're going to know exactly what that is, Sagittarius, more so than me as a tarot reader. I read a lot of people's energy. So to me, the Devil energy, a lot of times it can be addiction. It can be overindulgence in food, in alcohol, in overspending. It also could be a narcissistic behavior trait. It can also be accepting people into your life that aren't for your highest good. Allowing people to come in because you have a history, even though you know it's toxic. You're the maker of the magic, Sagittarius. You have to, when people are in alignment with your purpose, then you keep those people around you. But if you feel like a connection is off, or it's no longer in alignment with what you want your life to look like, you have to learn to differentiate and walk away. To clarify the Knight of Wands in the reverse, this is if the action is taken. there's going to be a decision that's going to be made. There's going to have to be work that's put in. You're going to have to walk the walk, talk the talk. Your words and your actions have to align to move forward. There's some work that needs to be done. That's what we see coming out with the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Right now, everything's going to feel like it's at a standstill. You're regaining your confidence, regaining your independence. The next thing you need to address is this devil. Whatever that is to you, this devil on your shoulder is causing more harm than good. To clarify the Hanged Man, this is if no action is taken. So you will still be kind of at a pause. But I feel here, Sagittarius, it's going to be more going back and forth. More going back to people who aren't in alignment with your highest good, with your soul's purpose. It's going to be going back to these karmic connections that are no longer serving you. You have to be the one to make the decision. There's definitely something in your life, Sagittarius, that is causing more harm than good that needs to be released. You have to address this yourself. Nobody else is going to do this for you. And this person is comfortable in your life with this cyclic pattern. They're okay with it. Are you? Pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice. Moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, guys, the information is all below. You have the High Priestess, the Hierophant in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the King of Swords. So guys, to me, the High Priestess and the Hierophant is a divine partnership. But the Hierophant is in the reverse. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse. Some of you, the lesson hasn't been learned. The message has not been received. And so when this person comes back in, it's like you're going to be caught right back up in the action of things. And it's nostalgic at first because it's something that you want. But it's going to go back to the same thing, right? Same BS, just a different day. It may take you a couple more times to go through this pattern, and that's fine. It's better to go through the same cycle with the same person than go through the same cycle with different people. So it's okay. Don't beat yourself up, but understand, Sagittarius, that you're not going to be able to honestly and wholeheartedly have progress in other areas of your life while this devil is present. So we're going to pull a Wisdom of the House of Night card to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Individuality. We see this coming out heavily in your reading, Sagittarius. It's like you're taking your power back. You're not dealing with anybody's BS. Stand your ground when this person comes back, because that's going to be the first step in you addressing this devil. So this oracle card, individuality, Sagittarius, it talks about you being unique, you being your own person, but taking it one step further and celebrating that. What better way to celebrate that than to omit the toxic connections out of our life? So Sagittarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We are now going to jump into Leo's reading. Thank you guys again, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, let's tap into Leo's energy for this full moon transition. If you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, put Leo or Leo sign in the comment section. So first we're going to cleanse the space here, Leo. Let's dive right in. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Leo friends through this full moon transition. Please bring in the most important message for Leo's highest good. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Amen. So we're going to dive right in here to the energy. See what comes out for you, Leo. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Most important message here for Leo Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know? Please and thank you. So Leo, the energy surrounding you this week, the Nine of Wands. What's hidden here? The Six of Wands. How to release, how to correct this energy. Ace of Pentacles. The outcome if action is taken, here we have the Two of Wands. The outcome if no action is taken, we have the Tower. So we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. There's a new opportunity that's being presented to you. I want to say this has to do with career, business, job. This Eight of Pentacles. Spirit is guiding you to focus on this new opportunity coming in here, Leo, but I feel with this Nine of Wands energy as the energy surrounding you, you may miss this opportunity by trying to protect yourself, by questioning too much, okay? There may be some sacrifices, Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There may be some sacrifices that you may have to make in order to get you into better alignment with where you want to be. And this new opportunity may be the key. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. The Tower, I feel like there's going to be this level of regret if you don't jump on this opportunity, Leo. So it may be time to take the leap. Let's clarify for you. I'm going to start here with the Nine of Wands energy. Now, again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. You're feeling out of sorts, Leo. I feel like you're questioning, and maybe this is questioning yourself, questioning your skill level. Like, do I have the skills to show up? I feel here you do. There's an energy of no more doubting yourself. Stop doubting. Is this really going to make me happy? A lot of people say more money doesn't make people happy. I don't agree with that. I'd rather be crying my woes away, sipping a mimosa on a beach, than standing in the rain. But everybody's different. I do feel here you are kind of questioning if I'm going to be happy at this new position. Maybe you're comfortable with where you're currently at. Okay? Take some time and think about it. Plan it out. Okay? That's all you can do. If you don't feel ready, you don't feel like this is the right opportunity or this is the right time, maybe, don't beat yourself up. That's what I will say, because there's an energy of maybe regretting not taking the leap, Leo. Okay? What I will say, Leo, is with any change, with any transition, it's a level of uncomfortability until you find your footing. It's with any change. So keep that in mind. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. I feel like this is in better alignment than you really can see. There's a lot of cards coming out here, so we are going to reshuffle. What I see coming out, Leo, is this opportunity is being presented by somebody at work. So maybe this is like a job somewhere else. Maybe this is a a higher position. What I want to say, this may have to do with you having to leave your current location, and that may be what's hindering you from moving. But what are the positive things that can come from this move, this transition? See if there is more positive than negative, because I feel here that might be the case. There might be more good than bad that comes from this. Please clarify this Two of Wands energy for Leo. 2 cards, please, and thank you, Spirit. So it may not get you to the 10 of Pentacles like you envision for that long-term goal, but it will help you to feel more balanced. I also feel here you may have more responsibility, but there will also be more help. There will be more people to help you in this new position. Take it as it resonates, whether this is at a new location or maybe a whole new job. What I see coming out here, Leo, and we're going to clarify, we're going to pull cards on the Tower, but I feel here that part of the reason why you're not wanting to make this decision is because you're feeling like maybe you're letting people down, your current job, your current workspace. You have to do what's best for you and your own stability. Please clarify this Tower, 2 cards for Leo. The outcome if action isn't taken. I do believe that everything happens in divine timing. So if an opportunity is meant to be for you and you're not ready, it'll come back around. You'll just have to wait for it, which will be fine. Okay. There's lessons to be learned in every area of life. So try not to beat yourself up so much. Try not to regret not taking the leap, not making the decision. There is an opportunity that's being presented, and I feel here that fear is stopping you, Leo. Pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you find the messages resonating, give it a butterfly emoji in the comment section for transformation. Leo, I feel like this 10 of Swords is something that happened in your past. There's something about this transition that's triggering a memory from the past. So I don't feel like you are going to take the leap, to be honest with you. Some of you may. I don't feel for the majority of you are. Even though you may not jump on this opportunity, ask yourself, what are you afraid of? What energy signature is coming up through this anxiety, this nervousness, this fear? Okay, what is it that you're fearing about this transition? And how can you address that without making the move? Let's pull the wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Focus. So this card talks about getting clear on your path. Here's the thing, guys. There's lessons to be learned in every area, in every decision that we make, in every move that we make. So if we stay or if we go, there's lessons to be learned in both. So trust yourself, your intuition, your inner guidance mechanism when making that decision. If you don't feel ready, don't push yourself. And don't beat yourself up later either. So Leo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this full moon energy. We're now going to jump into Aries. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, so let's tap into Aries energy for this full moon transition. If you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up or put Aries in the comment section. We're going to start by cleansing the space, and then we'll jump right in. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Aries friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Aries' highest good. Thank you again, Michael. Amen. So let's see here, Aries, what we can see for your full moon energy and what you need to release. Most important message here for Aries. Spirit, what do my Aries friends need to know? Please and thank you. Eight of Wands energy is trying to pop out there, so somebody may try and reach out. See if that comes back out here, Aries, for you. All right, so the energy surrounding you this month, through this energy, through this full moon, 3 of Swords in the reverse. What's hidden here? 5 of Pentacles energy. How to release this. The King of Swords. The outcome if action is taken is the Queen of Swords. So there is a possibility for you and a particular person to come back together. Look, Aries. What I see coming out here in your energy is there was a very difficult ending between you and another person. And even though there was a betrayal, obviously, you see the 3 of Swords coming out, the very first card. And we see everything is in the reverse. This is something that you're really seriously focusing on releasing this. Okay, however, what I see coming out here is you need to be honest with yourself at this time. King of Swords energy. And ask yourself, is your life still going to be on track? Do you still see yourself being happy in the future without this particular person? Because to be honest with you, Aries, and maybe right now you say, heck yeah, I would be happy without this person. They make my life miserable. But I feel like if you're honest with yourself, Aries, through this transition, you're not going to be happy with anybody else. And you may be called to have a conversation, to speak your piece about how you felt through this betrayal. This person may have left. They may have ghosted. They may have walked away from the situation, and you're the one that was left. And then when they came back, not no more. But ask yourself, Aries, do you see yourself happy without this person? So let's clarify the energy for you. If you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to start here with the energy surrounding you, which is the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Look, this was a betrayal. I feel here this was almost as if your heart was ripped out of your chest. And now you have your wall up. And you're not backing down. No matter what. But again, Aries, and maybe you and this person have been at some distance for some time, so you have experience with this. Is it easy to get this person off of your mind? Is it easy to focus on other things, or do you always find yourself coming back to this person? Right now, I feel like life feels like it's upside down. It's because this is your counterpart, and it's almost like this is a soulmate or a twin flame in separation here. Now, what does that mean? Soulmate in separation, twin flame in separation. If this is your twin, you will be able to distance yourself from this person. You will be able to take leave from this relationship. However, you will not be able to get this person off of your mind. They will constantly come up in your energy throughout your life. I'm just being honest. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles in the reverse so you feel this is part of the challenge, Aries. This Five of Pentacles, this person kind of took away your happiness. It took away that want to be with them. It's like they changed the dynamic of the relationship when they ghosted you because you perceived this person in a different manner. And maybe a lot of you thought if you walked away from this person that you would be happy. Now maybe you are happy in this energy, but I feel here, to be honest with you, Aries, there's still this pull back to this person. So how to transmute this energy, how to overcome this energy, you have to be honest with yourself and you have to be aware. And maybe it's time, Aries, even if it's uncomfortable, to have this honest conversation with this person about this Five of Pentacles energy, about you feeling abandoned, you feeling left, you feeling a loss. And we see, I just want to show you this, Aries. So on the clarifying deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. On the main deck, we have the Wheel in the reverse. If you're able to look at the situation honestly, practically, and maybe this doesn't come together right away, the first step is the awareness piece. If you're able to look at the situation honestly, practically, clearly, there will be an opportunity for you and this person to have a conversation that may ultimately lead to reconciliation. Again, there is a very intense connection here for a lot of you that are viewing this message, because I just have a sense, Aries, that this is twin flame energy for a lot of you that are viewing this reading. Spirit is calling for you to be honest. There's a need to change your perspective on this. You have to change your perspective back to this is the one, because you were right when you said that in the beginning. So the outcome if action is taken is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So things are kind of upside down on its head right now. And it may not seem plausible to get this person back, but it is. Excuse me. I feel like this person thinks about you just as much as you think about them because of the intensity of the connection. Neither one of you can shake this. But if you don't take action here, Aries, even though you may be able to stand in this independent energy, you're never going to find somebody who compares to this person. And not necessarily as a person, as an individual person in general, but the intensity of the connection. You're never going to have a connection that's going to resemble the connection you had with this person. So let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. And I don't feel like this is definitely the beginning phase of you and this person reconciling. This is definitely going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. But if this is your person, and this is who you envision your future with, you're not going to see your life any other way. You're not going to want to be with any other person. Even if you do indulge in other connections, you're going to quickly move away because you're going to find that it's not the same. And maybe the Nine of Swords, that's part of the reason why you're worried, you're stressed. There's a fear surrounding what if, how do we get back to that place? You have to trust the universe, trust the process. You and this person may be completely blocked from each other right now. Social media, iPhones, Androids, computers, emails, it's all blocked. And then something takes place. One of you need to get a new phone. One of you has to change your passwords, so then everything gets unlocked. And that's what opens the door. You never know how the blocks can come down. I do feel like there are a lot of blockages here between you and this person, but the first biggest step that you're needing to overcome at this time, Aries, is just being honest with yourself about this connection. Everything else will follow after that. Let's pull a wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. I hope the message helped, Aries. I hope you understand. You're relatable to this. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, the information is all below in the description box. And if you found the messages resonating, give it a butterfly emoji for transformation and change. Rigid, this talks about that wall. So there are blockages between you and this person right now. It's up to you to, if you want to accept the path of the purpose or not. But I feel here, Aries, what is being called in this energy is just being honest with yourself about this person. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to reconcile next week. It's going to help you to start getting closure with what transpired in the past and to help you to start moving forward, to start taking that wall down, to be open again. So Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. We're now going to jump into Virgo's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, so let's tap into Virgo's energy for this full moon transition. Now, if you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, put Virgo or Virgo's astrological sign in the comment section. Now, before we jump into the energy, I'm going to cleanse the space, set the intention. I do apologize if I sound a little congested. I'm just getting over a cold. I do feel a lot better, but I just wanted to get these full moon readings out before the full moon. So let's clear the space, set the intention for my Virgo friends. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Virgo friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Virgo's highest good. Thank you again. Amen. So we're going to jump right in here, Virgo. I did start recording the message, but I forgot to turn on the microphone. So I had to re-record. In the first message, it was coming out that there was some things that were coming into better alignment for you for April. We'll see if those cards come out again. Most important message here for Virgo's highest good spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to know? Please and thank you. Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's the underlying energy. So the energy surrounding you, Virgo, for this month is the King of Wands. What's hidden here? Four of Pentacles. How to correct this. Judgment. The outcome. If action is taken, is the Death energy, and the outcome, if no action is taken, is the Queen of Pentacles. We're going to clarify all of this here in a minute. I definitely feel here, Virgo, there's something that you're needing to release through this full moon. I feel like this is a person in your life. For a lot of you, this may be a friend, a family member. Maybe this is the idea that you had, but I feel like this is somebody who you've had a past with. This is somebody who may be very controlling, very aggressive at times. And I feel here, especially with the Judgment energy coming out, this is an energy of liberation. And I feel here, Virgo, that's exactly what's coming out here. It's almost as if maybe there's something that happened between you and this person that you have maybe felt like you forgave them before, but this is something that subconsciously you're still holding on to. And in order to be able to really move forward in a positive direction, you're going to have to let that go. Not necessarily that you didn't learn or that you're going to accept the behavior. It's just meaning you're freeing that part of your mind up from the situation. And I feel like the reason why this may be part of the challenge is because you felt like you've already healed from this situation. So let's clarify all of this. Now, again, if you find the messages helpful, resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, guys, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. We're going to start with the King of Wands, clarifying the King of Wands. Now, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody who has fire in their chart. Maybe this is somebody who's on the cusp of a fire sign, but I do feel here, Virgo, that this is a particular person in your life that's been very controlling, very aggressive when it comes to certain aspects. I also feel here, this is a person that you feel like you are having to walk on eggshells, okay? It's a person that you don't feel very stable, very secure with. Okay, that's how I see this coming out. Now, this could have been a past lover because I feel like this is somebody who you have already walked away from or thinking seemingly that you've already healed from this situation, but there's still something underlying. And how you're going to know that this is resonating is anytime that you hear a particular song or you go through a particular situation or somebody tells you about something in their life, a challenge with a partner, it reminds you of this particular situation with this person. And I also feel here, Virgo, this is something that you have a tendency to bring up from time to time. The Page of Swords in the reverse, this person is obviously energetically still holding on to you as well. That's why we feel pulls and ties in certain directions. It's because the people are still holding on to us as well. You know, it's quantum physics, guys. Everything is intertwined. Everything is connected energetically. The Four of Pentacles. This is what's challenging you. So, Virgo, holding on, holding back, not letting this go. It's how I see this is coming out. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So it's exactly what I said. This is something that you feel like you've already dealt with. You've already dealt with the situation. Maybe you and this person are already cordial or have already distanced yourself completely from this person. You've already ended the situation and moved on, so you don't need to hear this. There's still this subconscious underlying feeling of, I don't want to go through that again. The thing about not wanting to go through a particular situation again, there was a lesson that needed to be learned through all of that. And the only reason why we wouldn't want to go through something again is because the lesson hasn't been completely received. There's some difficult, very difficult things that I've experienced in my life, but I know I wouldn't be able to sit here and to have the rapport, be able to connect with the people in my community and other places without having gone through those experiences. I wouldn't be able to help the people that I'm able to help if I wouldn't experience the things that I've experienced in my life. And so as difficult as it may have been, it was for a purpose. It was for a reason. My grandma used to always say, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And that sounds so horrible because there's people going through some horrible things right now in the world. And you wouldn't think that God would want a person to go through that. But I feel like what my grandma was ultimately saying in that was everybody has a path that they've chosen. Everybody has a purpose that they have to experience. You're not going to get to that outcome if you don't have those lessons on the way. The Judgment card is how to release this. So you have to kind of be honest with yourself. And I feel like that's what's coming in all of 2023 is people kind of are taking the rose-colored glasses off and really looking at life and reality realistically. I feel like that's what's happening here with you, Virgo, is by watching this reading, or maybe it's another tarot reading, you're realizing that you really haven't moved on from that. And by acknowledging that awareness piece is what's going to help you to overcome. So you're going to have to go back to that, revisit that experience one last time, maybe have a good cry, really process what happened, and move forward. Okay? I do feel like it's almost as if 90% has been healed, 95% has been healed. But there's still just this little 5%, 1% that's holding you back. As soon as you transmute that energy, you're going to shoot forward like a lightning bolt. So trust the experience, trust the process here, Virgo. Everything happens for a reason. Let's clarify this death energy. Yes, this is holding you back. Whatever it is that transpired between you and a particular person in your life, this is really holding you back from experiencing life to the fullest. Accepting new people into your life and not looking at everybody and comparing it to this situation. Now, if you don't take any action, you're still going to be in a stable position. You're still going to be protecting yourself. I just feel here, Virgo, it's going to be more on a lonely keel, okay? Because people aren't going to, you're going to want to keep everybody at a distance until this is addressed. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles for Virgo's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, guys, the information is all below in the description box, as well as other social media links, the decks that I enjoy using. It's all down there. So Virgo, you see the Emperor in the reverse, the Moon. By you not addressing this, you'll be fine, but everybody is going to be at a distance because you're not going to have the trust that you need, the trust in new people. It's almost as if maybe this is a relationship or a friendship that you experienced where there was a betrayal, and now you're kind of comparing everybody to that. Right now, Spirit is guiding you to address this, so that way, moving forward when new connections come in, there can be more of that beginner's level of trust to build on. Let's pull a few cards out for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you found the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, give it a butterfly emoji for transformation, because we are transmuting this energy this year. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I do feel like you're addressing this, Virgo. Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Empress, these are both the same type of energy. These are both the similar energy signature. Okay. Excuse me. Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups. So I do feel like you're a little bit nervous about making this transition, maybe questioning what if. Sit with yourself for a minute. Calm those feelings, Virgo. It's your ego taking over, your ego taking hold of the situation. You can't compare every person that you meet to this past situation. Not everybody is a monster, okay? And not everybody is an angel. You kind of have to meet people where they are. If they're not in alignment with your purpose, then you have to leave them where they are just as well. Let's pull a wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. And I feel here there's no need to worry, no need to stress over this, Virgo, because the lesson has been learned. The message has been received. Okay? Most important message here for Virgo Spirit. Do my Virgo friends need to know? High Priestess of the Earth. This is Virgo energy all the way. Virgo, this talks about being grounded in your experience, being grounded in your reality. There may be a need to connect with nature with this card coming out. Okay, so take some time here within the next week or two. That's why I'm releasing this full moon energy before the full moon, so that way the message can be received. You can get some time in nature. You can reground yourself. If you don't have access to where you can get into nature, you can still ground yourself. I recommend putting on some tones that remind you of like nature, like a waterfall or birds chirping, something on your phone. Go to a sink, preferably like a bathroom or a kitchen sink where there's linoleum floor, so there's that coldness on your feet. Bare feet, okay? Wash your hands under lukewarm water, maybe even a little bit cold, okay? Close your eyes. And for 5 minutes, just imagine yourself in nature and you're washing your hands and the energy is flowing through your feet to the ground. You can do this without being in nature. So there are ways to find this energy without actually going and connecting with nature, but it's obviously preferred if you can go connect with the trees and the birds and just sit and allow yourself to feel. You're an earth sign, so you need that, and you should think about incorporating that into a routine, monthly or quarterly, something along those lines, okay? Also, one last thing, Virgo, before I let you go and we move into Taurus's energy. Take care of yourself. Self-care is going to be important. So even if it's like a full moon bath or a full moon cleanse of your energy, something along those lines, you're kind of needing to clear these thoughts, these scattered thoughts, these fearful thoughts. Maybe even thinking of a couple things that you're grateful for every morning to set that tone for the day. I definitely feel here, Virgo, you're headed in the right direction. It's all about habits and routines. So what routines are you going through right now? What habits are you setting right now on a day-to-day basis that's going to set you up long term? Okay? Again, headed in the right direction. The full moon release is talking about addressing this emotion that you have connected to this past person that's no longer serving you. So, Virgo, thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Now we're going to jump into Taurus. All right, we're going to jump into Taurus's energy for this full moon transition. Now, if you find the messages resonating or helpful for your situation, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, put Taurus down in the comment section. So we're first going to cleanse the space, set the intention. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Tauresian friends through this full moon transition. Please bring the most important message for Taurus's highest good. Thank you again, Michael. And amen. All right, Taurus, let's jump right in. I do apologize if I sound congested, guys. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, but I wanted to get these full moon readings out for you guys, so... Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What do my Tauresian friends need to know? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you through this full moon is the Ten of Wands energy. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. The challenge here is an Ace of Cups. How to transmute this energy, King of Cups in the reverse. The outcome, action is taken. Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the outcome, if no action is taken, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus, you're being called in a new direction, on a new path. But I feel here there's something that you're going to have to leave behind in order to do so, and that's why you're having this difficulty. That you feel burdened by this decision. Ten of Wands. Part of the challenge here is the Ace of Cups, so the new beginning, the new path, the new purpose. For a lot of you, I feel here, maybe you just recently started something new and you're not wanting to go through that transition again. Now, it may be uncomfortable for you to go through this transition, but I do feel like it's going to happen eventually. That's what I see coming out here. Either you're going to accept the transition, or the universe will step in. And we're going to clarify all of this right now, Taurus, for you. I definitely feel like there's a need just to be honest with yourself. Look at the situation very clearly and play the tape out. Do you see yourself staying in this position for long term? Let's clarify this Ten of Wands for Taurus's energy. Now, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Taurus, I do feel an energy of trying to take care of yourself. Trying to take care, trying to subdue. What I see coming out here, Taurus, is there's going to be an ending that's going to happen here. Okay? That's what this transition is meaning. Okay? This new beginning, whenever something new happens, something has to end, right? We can't out with the old, in with the new without ending something. Okay? You need to be honest with yourself and what is in best alignment with your future. What's going to make you feel stable and secure long term. Okay? Feel a little bit of feeling impulsive, feeling flighty. I will say, Taurus, take some time with this decision. It's not going to happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay? But there's some things that you're needing to accept. You can't just continue through life making these impulsive decisions. Okay? You have to sit with yourself. Get clear on what you want your big picture vision to be. And that's how you're going to know what new beginning is in alignment with that bigger picture vision and what isn't, right? Because once you are clear what you want out of your life, you're going to find people that are going to be on that same path, who are going to come in, who are going to match that. Let's clarify this Ace of Cups energy for the challenge for Taurus. Okay. Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords are both in the reverse, but we still have the Ace of Cups, you see? Part of the challenge is this new beginning. You have to take time. Don't be so impulsive when making this decision. If you feel like you're ready, you want to move, what's the outcome of that? What is it going to take to get to this new beginning? What changes are you going to have to make? What sacrifices are you going to have to make to get there? Be honest with yourself. Is it something that you see yourself doing right now? Or if you were to make this impulsive decision, is it going to cause more chaos, more disruptions? Be honest. Be honest with yourself. You don't have to be honest with me, Taurus. I'm just presenting the information. I'm just the messenger. You have to be the one to take action. You have to be the one to decide. Feel like things feel a little upside down. Things feel a little chaotic right now. However this is playing out, guys, maybe this is a career that you're having to make a decision on and you can't decide. Maybe this is a relationship, two people that you're going back and forth between that you can't decide about. You have to get clear before the universe comes in and decides for you. And a lot of times, guys, when we wait, when we're not making a decision, that's still a decision. And then when we wait and wait in this state of confusion, sometimes we lose out on all opportunities. And it causes more harm than good. So, and I do feel like this is something that's going to happen eventually regardless. But when you give yourself a little bit of time to think about it, you can align yourself with the outcome better. You can communicate easier where you stand, what position you're giving people in your life, what position you want in other people's lives. For some of you, there's like travel or distance or something in regards to moving that's involved with this transition. And that's another reason why you're needing to take your time, play this tape out, really get clear on what steps it's going to take to get to this outcome. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. This is the Schnikey. This is the outcome here, Taurus, if no action is taken. Okay, chaos, confusion. You have to get clear on what you want the outcome to be, and you have to decide. Maybe for some of you, this is having to do with a relationship. There's multiple options that are all looking good, all looking in good alignment with what you want for your future, but there's just one thing. And a lot of times those one things that we overlook, they're things that don't surface until we're directly in the relationship, right? Which kind of sucks that it's that way, that people hide those shadow parts of themselves until it's too late. I just feel like, Taurus, if you don't make a decision, then there's going to be a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos that's going to come in the month of April and maybe even into May. And this is something that you don't really want for your birthday, to be honest with you. Let's pull a few cards out for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you find the messages helpful, resonating, give it a thumbs up, or better yet, give it a butterfly emoji for transformation, because I do see you letting this go, Taurus. I don't feel, to be honest with you, I don't feel like you're making a decision here in the month of April. I do feel like you're doing what it takes to take care of yourself. Self-care is going to be important for you. Just fine. Some of you may be going on a trip or traveling for your birthday, which is beautiful energy, but it's almost as if you're kind of letting this go for now. Trying not to think about it, trying not to worry about it, which is fine. But understand that eventually you're going to need to make a decision here. You can't stay in this stuck energy forever, Taurus. This confused state. It's not going to work for you. You're an earth sign. It's too difficult for you to stay up in your head for too long. Pull Wisdom of the House of Knights, Oracle, Taurus. You got love. So this is a card of being in your emotions, okay? Sometimes we can be in our emotions just enough to where we're expressing ourselves fully, and having that complete understanding. And sometimes we could be over emotional. Whatever the case, however this is resonating here, it's part of the suffering. It's part of the reason why you're suffering. Either you're not expressing your emotions, you're holding it back, or you're overly expressing your emotions. Okay? Take some time with this. You need to get clear on exactly how you're feeling and express that to somebody. There's something that's going to come to an end. And right now I feel like you're kind of prolonging the process. You got this, Taurus. Okay, I do feel like you are going to be making a decision here soon, and maybe you wait till after your birthday. But I do feel here, Taurus, that just accepting, it's not going to be easy, but trusting the universe, it is what's necessary. It is going to be worth it. Taurus, I feel like that's a perfect message coming out for you this month. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We're now going to jump into Capricorn's energy. I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, let's jump right into Capricorn's energy. Now, if you find the messages resonating, helpful with your situation, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, message Capricorn or Capricorn's astrological sign in the comment section. So before we jump into the cards, we're going to first clear the space, set the intentions. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Capricorn friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Capricorn's highest good. Thank you, and amen. All right, Capricorn, let's dive right in here and see what we can see for your upcoming energy for this full moon and what exactly it is that you need to release. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know? Please and thank you. With the Wheel of Fortune. And it was in the upright. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if it comes back out here, Capricorn. The energy surrounding you this month. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. What's hidden? Eight of Wands in the reverse. How to release this, how to correct this energy is the Four of Cups. The outcome if action is taken is the Ace of Pentacles. The outcome if no action is taken is the King of Swords. Something here where you and another person in your life are not communicating. Now this could be a friend. I feel like this has to do with family because of the Ten of Cups energy. I feel you feel disconnected for sure from this person, whether there's lack of communication or no communication, maybe blocked communication. I definitely feel here, Capricorn, it's almost as if you feel uneasy about this distance. Part of you may want to be impulsive, want to try to reach out, want to try and correct whatever mistake it is that you've made. Spirit is telling you to pause, to sit, to take some time and really analyze why. Why is there this distance? Why are you not talking to this person? Why is this person not talking to you? Why did you get to this position in the first place? There's an opportunity for healing and for you and this person to come together and find a common ground. But you really have to address why the blocked communication. Why either you decided to block this person or why this person decided to block you. So, to clarify, we're going to start here with the Nine of Swords energy in the reverse. This is an energy of stress, fear, worry, anxiety, but it's in the reverse. So this is something that you're letting go, okay? You're letting go of the stress, the worry, the overthinking, the overanalyzing. That's what I see coming out here, Capricorn. Maybe this is saying that you're about to take action, but I feel here, again, there's a need to pause. A pause and analyze why, okay? Why things transpired the way that they have. Maybe this did have to do with the other person and they had behavior patterns that they need to address. But if there was a potential of you having a part to play in this outcome, I feel like what Spirit is guiding you to do, Capricorn, is to address, and if you need to, apologize. You know, think about what transpired if you were the one that was exploring your options when you were in a relationship and it upset the other person. Maybe just addressing that. I apologize for making you feel that way. I started feeling a distance between us. I didn't know where we stood. I thought we were going to break up, so I started exploring my options. And maybe all it has to do with is you and this person communicating. Now, maybe it is like I was exploring my options and I found somebody who is in better alignment. Maybe that's what it is. Honestly, Capricorn, I don't feel that's the case. Okay, the Five of Cups. So you are remorseful for your actions. It's almost as if this was like an honest mistake. Okay, it's okay. We're all human. We all make mistakes. How we overcome those challenges is by taking pause, realizing the error in our ways, and addressing that behavior with the other person. If there's still some work that needs to be done, admit that then and move forward. And vice versa. If this is your person, I feel like your person through this full moon may come forward and apologize. And you're going to have the opportunity to decide if this is a person that you want to have a life with or not. That's why there's a need to pause. You need to get clear. Everybody needs to get clear. It's in the stars, okay? The year 2023 is this great reset. And I know it was supposed to be 2022, 2021, 2020. Here's what's happening in the stars. So there's planetary alignments that are happening that are bringing up a lot of challenges for a lot of people that aren't addressing their own issues and being realistic about it. Why? Because they're ignoring behavior patterns, warning signs, and making excuses. Oh, it's because of childhood trauma. Oh, it's because their mom wasn't there, or they were in foster care, or they went through this difficult challenge in their life. Here's the thing, guys. We are all adults. We all have to start being responsible for our own behavior patterns. Yes, your parents raised you, but at some point, they were no longer raising you. It was no longer their responsibility. You can sit in this, looking back on the past, reminiscing and wondering in sadness why things aren't the way that you wanted them to be now. Or you can look at things very clearly, very honestly, this Queen of Swords energy right here. Decide what you're going to do, how you're going to proceed, and take action. There's new opportunities coming in, okay? And if this is a reconciliation with this person, there is an opportunity for you and another person to reconcile. You have to accept the part that you played in this challenge and be honest about the mistake. Move forward in a positive direction. Obviously, you'll still be able to move forward in a positive direction if you and this person don't reconcile. I just feel like there is an energy of holding on to the past. And if that has to do with this relationship, I feel like you're going to be holding on to this person for some time. Whether it's in a positive light or a negative light, you could very well hold on to this relationship as this person screwed me over or X, Y, and Z and never get over this. That is a possibility. Even if you're able to have a conversation, whether this is you being remorseful or your person being remorseful, however that's playing out for you, Capricorn, there will at least be an opportunity for closure. at the very least, even if you're in the energy of I don't want to reconcile. So let's pull a few cards for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule that is linked below in the description box. It is the only way through my website that you can book a personal reading besides coming and seeing me in person. Also, guys, if you're still here, you find the messages resonating, give it a transformation emoji. Butterfly transformation emoji, a Hamza hand transformation emoji. Give it a thumbs up to help with the promotion of the channel. 8 of Pentacles, Judgment, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Okay. There's an opportunity for a reconciliation here between you and this person. You have to release it and be honest with yourself. And if there was a part that you played, you may need to be accountable. You may also need to be the person who takes the lead, reaches out to this person, and lead by example. Let's pull a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle here for you, Capricorn. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content, listening, Capricorn. Part of communication is also listening to what the other person has to say, receiving the message. This card talks about listening, but listening, paying attention to the things that aren't being said by words. So reading between the lines. Okay. This could also be interpreted as spiritually listening. So trusting your intuition, listening to your inner guidance mechanism, your guides, spirit, archangels. It's going to be important through this full moon. There's a need for closure. Okay, there was a disagreement, there was an argument, there was a betrayal, there was some sort of misunderstanding between you and another person that's causing a lot of confusion, and all it takes is a little bit of accountability to push through this. That's what I see coming out here. So Capricorn, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We're now going to move into the water signs, Cancer. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alright guys, so let's dive into Cancer's energy. If you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, put Cancer's astrological sign in the comment section. So we're first going to clear the space, set the intention. Let's dive right in. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Cancer friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Cancer's highest good. Thank you again, Spirit. Amen. All right, Cancer, we're going to dive in and look at what you need to release through this full moon transition. Most important message here for Cancer's highest good. Please and thank you, Spirit. King of Cups. Could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be you. We're going to see here in a minute. Cancer, the energy surrounding you for this month is the Justice in the reverse. What's hidden here is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. How to release this. Recognize that this is making you unhappy, that this situation really isn't serving your highest good. Here, Cancer, I feel here there's a lot of conflict, and you may even feel like you're competing for somebody's time, attention, and energy here. I feel like you're really dealing with somebody who's trying to have control or exude control over the situation. I definitely feel here, Cancer, that the universe is calling for you to set boundaries with this particular person. I feel like this person is definitely showing up unhealed, unhinged, I heard. I can't live with them. I can't live without them. It's pertaining to somebody. I feel here that this is definitely a situation in which it's hard for you to let go. It's hard for you to walk away, but you have to be honest with yourself in this energy, Cancer. Is this truly making you happy? Is this in alignment with your highest good? I feel like there's been a lot of things, a lot of water under the bridge. So a lot of things that have transpired between you and this person, maybe even legal or financial matters that are now, it's causing more harm than good. So let's clarify. We're going to start here with the Justice energy. This is the energy surrounding you through this full moon, Cancer, and the Justice in the reverse is things that are unbalanced. This can pertain to a legal matter that may not be turning out in your favor, but I do feel for the most part, Cancer, this is just unbalanced, unhinged. This person really kind of does whatever they want to do, and there's no way to control this person. This Two of Swords is telling me, Cancer, that you're closed off to seeing this. Maybe even giving this person the benefit of the doubt because of history, or this is my soulmate, something along those lines. But guys, I will forever and always promote on the channel, there has to be a level of respect in the connection in order for this to work. Now what's hidden here is there's an imbalance. There is not equal give and take. Six of Pentacles, okay? This person, for some of you, they very well could have multiple options, but it's like they're spreading themselves too thin. You're definitely giving more to the situation than this person is, and I feel like this is something that you know about. Is it something that you're willing to accept? Like, is the D that good? Be honest. Be honest, Cancer. To be honest, if this was my situation, I wouldn't endure this challenge. I would give a person so many chances to, you know, change the energy. And if they don't change the energy, then I gotta go. I got other places to be, other fish to fry. There's going to be a new opportunity that's going to be presented to you, Cancer, but I feel like you may be closed off to seeing this because you're tied up to this person. Okay? But I do want you to start being honest with yourself. Are you honestly happy here? You honestly happy here? Or is there something more that you want out of connection, period? And if there is, what is it? Start thinking about what more, like if this person could change and be the perfect person that you wanted them to be, what would those characteristics look like? And just start thinking about it. So I do feel like there is a need to take action, to explore your options, to don't keep yourself tied up with this person. Some of you are going to be open to seeing this with the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Cups. Okay? And this is what's going to take place if you finally accept that this is no longer bringing in happiness and security. And then it's going to start putting in your mind, okay, I can start exploring my options. I can start putting myself out there. But if you stay in this position of you want to make it work, you have too much to lose, however you're looking at this, Cancer, I do feel like it's going to be an uphill battle, because by you accepting this person's behavior traits, they think that you're always going to be there. They look at you like you're never going to leave because you never have. And I don't feel like they're changing their energy anytime soon. I'm just presenting what I see in the cards. I do feel if you stay in this position of closed off and just making this work, it's going to bring in a lot of chaos. It's going to bring in a lot of instability. There are going to be things that you're going to learn through that process, though. So you have to trust your intuition and what is best for you. Use your discernment. Okay? Let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice. Moving forward, I do feel like it is in your best interest here, Cancer, to just start exploring your options. Be open to new experiences. See what comes in. You never know what could happen. So the advice here moving forward, Cancer, is to be open to new experiences for sure. Start manifesting those new experiences, but understanding that this person's energy isn't shifting. They're happy how things are. They're happy where they're at with you. And they don't see any reason to change. So it's really up to you, Cancer. If you want something different, then you have to start manifesting. You have to start looking for something different. Accepting something different. Wanting something different. And that's when it's going to start being presented to you. But right now, I feel like even if there was a new opportunity that came in, it's like you're hung up on this person. You wouldn't see it if it hit you in the face. The fledging. This is like a sacrifice that's being made in this situation. You're definitely sacrificing yourself for this person. We have Deceit on the bottom of the deck. I do feel like this person is coming across as a person who knows how to play their cards right with you, Cancer. However, there has to be a limit to the BS. So, Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. I believe it's like a day or two out right now in scheduling, but you can get it in as soon as you can. I am going to go to Scorpio's reading now. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Again, guys, if you find the messages resonating, helpful with your situation, give it a butterfly emoji for transformation. Give it a Cancerian emoji for Cancer. Thank you guys again, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alright, so we are going to tap into Scorpio's energy for this full moon transition. If you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, put Scorpio's astrological sign in the comment section. We're going to cleanse the space, set the intention, so let's dive right in. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Scorpio friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Scorpio's highest good. Thank you again, Spirit. Amen. Alright, Scorpio. Gonna dive right into the energy and see what we can see for you. For this full moon energy transition and what you should release. Most important message here for Scorpio's highest good. Please and thank you, Spirit. Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. So the energy surrounding you, Scorpio, is the Justice in the reverse. This is very interesting. Cancer had the same card in the same position, in the same reversal, just a different deck. What's hidden here? Five of Swords in the reverse. May want to watch Cancer's reading. How to release this conflicted energy. Hierophant. The outcome if action is taken is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. The outcome if no action is taken is the Three of Cups. So there's a situation here, Scorpio, where things are really imbalanced. I feel like there's a lot of conflict between you and another person. Now this could resonate as a friendship. Maybe this is a relationship for some of you. Maybe this is a business partnership, but there is going to be an opportunity to balance things out with the Hierophant here. Are you going to see this for what it is? The Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Are you going to be able to see this for what it is, address it, and move forward? Or is it going to be too much to have this conversation, to be strategic, to make this work? We're going to clarify all of this here in a minute, Scorpio. I feel like right now things feel a little chaotic. Trusting the process, trusting the universe is going to be important, and understanding that everything happens for a reason. And how to resolve this conflict. Like if you do envision an outcome where you and this person are working together, like how do you get to that point? And if you don't see this working, well then how do you get closure? So let's clarify this. We're going to start here with the Justice in the reverse. Now again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, give it a thumbs up, guys. It helps with the growth of the channel, getting the message out. If you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe. So Scorpio, things feel a little bit unstable right now. Things feel as if maybe like hopeless, like what's done is done. Things have come to an end, but I do feel like there's still hope in the situation. You see the stars on the bottom of the deck. But this is your perception. I feel this is bringing up a lot of past emotions. Okay. I feel, Scorpio, you're really uneasy right now about what to do in this scenario. Spirit is guiding for you to have an honest, heartfelt conversation. So what does that mean? You have to get whatever is on your chest off your chest. What? The reason behind why you feel like this is done. What are your expectations in this connection to make this work? And what are your absolute no's, right? What are the things that you can compromise on to move forward? And what are the things that you don't see you getting over ever again? See what I mean? That has to be communicated clearly. Right now, I feel like even though you feel like this is done, there's questioning here. This conversation is going to be presented here in the month of April. Very well could be at the end of the month when Mercury retrograde happens. Preparing for that conversation is what's going to be important. So you have an opportunity. You can sit down, you can be strategic, think about what you want to say, how you want to say it to this person, what you need in order to make this work, to want to move forward. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with them. What do they need in order to make this work, to move forward? And really have that heartfelt conversation. Can this be something that you guys can get over? Is this something that you can heal from? Or are you serious about moving forward? What I see coming out here, Scorpio, is there is an intense connection that you're dealing with. The Emperor is the divine masculine in a twin flame energy. But there's phases to that connection, to that type of a relationship. I'm not sure how long you've known this person, what you've gone through with them, but I can tell you up to this point, you guys have probably had a very tumultuous relationship. It's probably been a repeat of the past cycle. And right now you're kind of like, do we want to keep going through this? What did you learn from all of that? What don't you want to go through again? Right? Isn't it important to be aware of that? So you don't go through that instability, the inconsistency, not being able to communicate about how you truly feel. I feel like if you don't take action, this is definitely changing your perspective on relationships long term. You won't ever find a person with a connection that you have with this person. A lot of you, this is going to be a twin flame energy. You have to ask yourself, and this is, to be honest, you can choose not to go through a twin flame journey. You can choose to denounce that purpose, that path, go for something a little bit lighter. You can choose in this lifetime anyway. But is that something that you can see yourself living without long term? That's something that you have to ask yourself. If it is, then okay, it's time to move forward. If not, then how can you reconcile differences to move forward together? Be honest with yourself. So let's pull a few cards out for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below. And if you're still here and you found the message is resonating, give it a car emoji for moving forward. Or give it a heart emoji if this person has your heart. So Scorpio, right now things are at a pause, at a standstill, even though you don't want them to be. You may be planning some trips, some traveling here soon, but I feel here when it comes to this particular person, you're kind of putting this on the back burner for now, which is fine. Take some time to think about it, but I guarantee you by Mercury retrograde, which is the 21st of April, I believe, or the 23rd of April, something like that. Don't quote me on the dates, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around there. You're going to hear from this person or cross paths with this person, and you're going to have a different, somebody's going to have a different vibe to where this conversation is going to be more likely. Why? Why does it happen in Mercury retrograde? Mercury retrograde is actually meant for us to kind of revisit the past, see if we've learned the lessons that we needed to learn in order to move forward, or is there something still to learn there, right? It's better to go through the lesson again with the same person than to keep repeating the same lesson with different people. Let's pull a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle to sum up your reading, Scorpio. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Then we'll be moving to Pisces, and then there will be a blessing message at the end. If that's something you're interested in. Risk. It's a perfect oracle message for this reading. You are kind of taking a risk here. Do you try again, or do you move forward? It's really up to you. Intuitively, you have to ask yourself, I'm just presenting the information. on the table. There is potential for this person to change, but you guys have to communicate what you need in order for that to happen. Are you going to be able to do that effectively for the message to get across? Is really what it boils down to. Being strategic is going to be important. Not just rushing in, but taking your time there, thinking about what you want to say and how you want to say it, what needs to be communicated. That way, if you get off track, you can bring it back. It's going to be important. Yes, you have a decision to make here, Scorpio. So I'll leave it there. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Now we're going to jump into Pisces message. All right, so this message is going to be Piscean energy for this full moon transition. Now, if you find the messages resonating, please give it a thumbs up or put Pisces in the comment section. First, going to cleanse the space, set the intention. Let's dive right in. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please protect my Piscean friends through this full moon energy. Please bring in the most important message for Pisces' highest good. Thank you again, Michael. Amen. All right, Pisces, we're going to jump right in here. See what we can see for your upcoming energy and what you need to release through this full moon. Most important message here for Pisces spirit. What do my Piscean friends need to know? Please and thank you. Mother of Stones. This is the Queen of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. The energy surrounding you, Pisces, for this month is the moon. What's hidden is the Eight of Cups. How to release this energy is trust your intuition, the High Priestess. Daughter of Wands. This is Page of Wands energy, but this is in the reverse. This is the outcome if you take the action. Pisces, I definitely feel here that somebody is walking away. But I feel like they're walking away as a form of control, a form of manipulation. And so what I see here is you're not needing to take any action. This may be hard for some of you to do. You may want to chase after this person. But I feel here like there's a need to just take a pause, wait for this person to return. Try to stabilize your energy, try to ground yourself out, if you know what I mean. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a minute, but I definitely feel here, Pisces, that when this person does leave, you are going to overreact. Spirit is saying no. Pause. Pause. So, let's clarify the moon energy for the energy surrounding Pisces this month. Now, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. I feel like this person will be back. There's something that they have to take care of. There's something that this person has to leave and take care of, and that this person will be back, and Spirit is telling you to just sit still. Through this full moon energy, Pisces, you're being called to wait. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups energy. You see, this is what's hidden here. This is what's challenging you, is the Eight of Cups. Is you're looking at this person walking away as if They're leaving you behind. And what I see coming out here, Pisces, is it's a situation in which you and this person have had a past with one another, but you're being called to look at this situation very clearly, very practically. Have they done this before? It's the first thing that I want to get out of the way. If this person has taken off and disappeared and said they were going to be back, or they weren't going to be back, but they ended up coming back anyway, they will be. Okay? Now, you can do what you feel called to do. Of course, trust your intuition here with the High Priestess. But Spirit is telling you just to sit still, just to wait. This person will be back. Okay? So what do you do while you wait? Well, you focus on the things that you want to focus on. Focus on Pisces and making Pisces happy. Clearing this betrayal energy, because some of you may be looking at this like it's a betrayal. And deciding if this person is a person that you see yourself with long term. Now, when this person comes back in, you're going to have an opportunity, whether you want to open the door and allow them back in or not, right? So what do you do at that point? You have to decide, because I don't feel like this person's energy is changing, this back and forth, in and out energy. Is this something that you want to continue to deal with? Is this something that truly, is this a person who you can't live your life without? If so, then by all means, stay put. Wait for them to come back, because they will be back. Okay? And you guys will be back at it again. However, if you feel like this isn't something that you can continue to endure, this imbalance in this relationship, the inconsistency with this person, then don't let them back in. Don't let them come back. If they walked away, if they left, that's what they chose to do. Let's clarify the Six of Stones. So here's what I see. If you don't take action, you allow this person to come back and continue on the same path, they're going to continue to do the same thing. You have a decision here to make, Pisces. I feel like this, ultimately, you'll be releasing this person, but you don't really have to take any action because they're walking away. The challenge is going to be to not fight this, to not fight them leaving. Just let them. However, Pisces, for some reason I feel you are either going to chase or it's going to be a long wait. You may not decide until the last minute that you don't want this person back in your life. But the cards are being presented to you on the table, so it's up to you, Pisces. We're going to pull some cards for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. If you're still here and you found the messages resonating with your situation, give it a Pisces symbol. So Pisces, you definitely need to get out of your head about this situation, okay? What I see coming out here is you and this person do have a deep connection. There's a deep tie here, a deep soul tie. But I also see this person is very disrespectful when it comes to this relationship. They probably run off, do their own thing. They sacrifice this relationship for anything that comes along in their life. And Spirit is calling for you to find your light. Okay, try to turn this around. Find your happiness again, your happy space. And here's what I will say, Pisces. You're not going to heal in the same environment that you were hurt in. But it's up to you. It's up to you to see this. Get out of your head about the situation and move forward. Because right now, staying connected to this, even if you do have a soul tie connection, maybe this is your twin flame or soulmate, something along those lines. This person is very inconsistent in their energy. And it's starting to weigh heavy on you. Let's pull a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Liking, subscribing, sharing the content. Deceit. It's deception, guys. Rigid. So this deception is starting to build a wall around your heart. Starting to have your guard up. But it's starting to put you in this energy of resentment. And whenever we're holding on to that energy, it's kind of bringing us down, making us in that depressed state. You have to start putting yourself first and getting out of this mindset, getting out of this situation. You're never going to feel stable and secure in a situation where somebody is inconsistent. So it's up to you, Pisces. You have a decision to make. So Pisces, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alright guys, thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. This is a collective blessing that I'm going to do for the collective. Let me get my little Palo Santos going. If you find the messages helpful or resonating, enjoy the blessings. Give it a thumbs up. If you want to receive more messages like this, guys, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more videos like this. All right, let's jump in. Spirit, guides, archangels, Uriel, Raphael, Michael, I call upon you. Thank you guys so much for the blessings that you bestow upon all of us. Thank you for the guidance, the insight, the possibilities that we're given every day to overcome challenges that we face through our paths to learn lessons towards ascension. Please protect every viewer, every person viewing this message now. Please bring in prosperity. Please bring in guidance. Please help to enlighten, to ascend the collective consciousness. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Amen. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to reading your cards, for praying, for healing soon. Namaste.